Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova called the resolution adopted by the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe Russophobic and void for the Russian side, according to the website of the Foreign Ministry. On October 13, PACE approved the resolution, examining the legality and legitimacy of the exception made personally for the incumbent president of the Russian Federation regarding term limits. 43 members of the Assembly took part in the vote, which is less than 15% of its list of members, Zakharova said in her response to media questions. This politicized document reproduces as some substantive basis the tendentious conclusions of the Venice Commission of the Council of Europe, set out in its preliminary opinion of March 23, 2021 on amendments to the Constitution of the Russian Federation. The VC, Venice Commission, editors note, working under the dictation of the collective West, simply could not fail to make critical remarks on the reform of Russian legislation, approved by the results of the all-Russian vote on June 25 to July 1, 2020. Said the official representative of the Russian Foreign Ministry. According to her, the anti-Russian appeals replicated in the resolution, ignoring the will of the Russian people expressed in the referendum, clearly demonstrate the true level of political culture and analytical thinking of its authors and supporters. What objectivity can be expected from people who consider today's Ukraine a democracy? Or supporting Vladimir Zelensky after his recent meeting with a Nazi criminal in the Canadian Parliament? It is quite clear that PACE adheres to the flawed logic of double standards, Zakharova pointed out. In her opinion, the Russophobic documents adopted in Strasbourg testified to the continuing degradation of the Council of Europe and, in general, of the political class in the countries of the collective West. Such throw-ins are part of the information warfare of Washington and Brussels, an element of interference in the internal affairs of our country by unfriendly states. For us, they have no legal force, or, simply put, are worthless, the diplomat emphasized. Last March, Moscow officially notified with a note of withdrawal from the Council of Europe and the European Convention on Human Rights, stating that it would abide by the ECHR decisions if they comply with the Russian constitution. Later, PACE unanimously adopted a resolution indicating to the Council's statutory body, the Committee of Ministers, that Moscow could not be a member of the Council. The next day, the Committee of Ministers decided that Russia would cease to be a member of the organization as of March 16.